to your evening forecast now, and you can really feel the storms that are going to be moving in tonight. It's been just windy out there all day.
We're all going to be on call until the early morning hours, I have a feeling. Here's Chief Meteorologist Kevin Robinson again.
Yeah, probably going to be pretty busy until about, the 2 or 3 a.m. time frame tonight. So you'll need to have a way to get those warnings later on tonight. Right now, things are quiet across the tri-state. You can see all the tornado watches in effect out to our west, where there's currently a tornado outbreak underway from parts of Illinois down to the south of St. Louis and back into western parts of Kentucky and Tennessee tonight. That's all the action we're going to be watching slowly migrate in our direction. Now, here's a look at the severe weather outlook, and notice that the tri-state certainly expected to be impacted by severe weather, but the greatest risk for severe weather and widespread significant tornado activity just a little bit out to the west and southwest of the tri-state. Now, notice parts of the tri-state under a moderate risk here, especially west of I-75. At the moment, there's a cap on the atmosphere, and basically that cap prevents any significant thunderstorm development from occurring. I think that cap is going to hold for several hours tonight until the line of storms gets much closer to us, let's say after 9 or 10 in the evening hours. The greatest threat for a significant or a strong tornado would be in southeast Indiana tonight, where there could be storms that manage to break that cap before the line of storms arrives. If we don't get that cap broken before the line of storms, then it's going to be pretty much what we dealt with on Sunday. And that's where we'll be watching a line of storms come through with embedded areas of smaller, weaker, still tornadoes, but of the weaker variety, these fast spin-ups that happen oftentimes we get with these lines of storms coming through. So basically, diving in the futurecast, we're still quiet at 9 o'clock. We'll see. All right, here we are, 11 o'clock. So between 10 and 11, I think the first threat for severe weather over here in southeast Indiana. This will be where we have the greatest opportunity again and time frame for a significant tornado. These storms will likely lift northeast up towards I-70. But notice the line of storms still migrating towards the tri-state even after midnight here, and this is when we'll face the threat for strong, damaging straight line winds. And within the line of storms itself, you can't rule out some spin up tornadoes. So this will be through midnight, 1 a.m. Notice by 2 a.m. the threat for severe weather significantly decreasing, and by 3 the threat for severe weather should be over for us. And in fact, I don't even have a lot of rain falling for tomorrow morning. So that is some good news. In fact, I think a good part of Thursday will be void of any significant rainfall. Okay, that's good news for our rivers and any areas of standing water. But we're certainly not done with the rain threat, as we'll see rain redevelop Thursday afternoon into Thursday night. And you notice tomorrow night, Thursday night, there will even be the threat for some strong to severe storms, but I think that's going to stay south of us for the most part, down into central parts of Kentucky. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll have some rain in here Thursday night into Friday morning, and I think we get a lull in the rain on Friday. But then my greatest concern for flash flooding comes Friday night into early Saturday morning, when showers and storms may actually get stuck and just kind of train over the same areas. So let's break down all of this active weather. Damaging winds, the greatest concern tonight, along with the threat for tornadoes. Some hail. I don't have a huge concern for flooding tonight or into tomorrow morning, simply because storms will keep moving instead of training or staying put in the same areas. So right now it's quiet. It's a beautiful evening. We're at 79. It's feeling a touch on the humid side as those moisture levels keep increasing. That dew point in the low 60s. So it's a weather alert night. We'll keep the eye out for strong to severe storms, obviously later tonight. We'll stay in the 60s all night. Tomorrow's cloudy, and a lot of the day is dry until the afternoon, with rain moving back in here. Here's your 7-day forecast. So the next couple of days are weather impact days with repeated rounds of showers and storms. Mike and Cherie, right now, I suspect most of the tri-state will see somewhere between 3 to 6 inches of rain through now and Sunday. The good news is that it's falling over a period of time. So initially, flash flooding won't be a huge concern, but Friday night into the weekend, I think our flood threat and concern raises a little bit. All right.